Hey everyone, welcome back to WDCODERS. Today in this video, we will integrate the Node.js API which we have designed in the last video. Before starting the video, my humble request you guys, if you are new on my channel, please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that you will get the notification for the latest videos. Let's start the video. I'm opening VS Code and you can see in the constants folder we need to create one file constant.ts. Okay, here we will add API endpoints. So first of all, I will add const API URL. In the last video, we have designed all the APIs, and if you not see that video, I will provide the link in the description box. You can find there. Okay, so you can see this we need to add in an API URL. So I will add like this, and now I will create one constant and I will export this API endpoint. Okay, so like this I need to do. First of all, I will add auth endpoint. First of all, for login, and in this I will add API URL auth login. Okay, and logout, and I think I can copy this one. I will change the name. So this is for logout, and the same I need to add like this. Oh, sorry. And I will add me here because this is for getting the logged user details. Okay, so now I will add the message endpoint, and in this I will copy this one, and here I need to add messages. Message is fine. Yeah, I will make the copy of this one also, and I will add the user endpoints. Okay, like this, and here I will add users. Okay, this is for getting all the users detail. Okay, so one more constant I want to create, because when we log in we will receive a token which I want to store in a local storage. Okay, export const this is, oh, spelling mistake. Okay, and not, this is not, this will not be a equal sign, it should be a colon. Okay, this is done. Now I need to generate some services. So first of all, I will generate for auth service in a core folder, services and auth. Okay, yeah, this is fine. Token and message is fine. Okay, now first of all I will add some functions here for login and for logout. Okay, login, and the same I need for logout. Okay, actually I need some models here, so I will create some models. Auth model.ts. Okay, here I will create some interfaces. Export interface, iUser, ID, name, email, and for login we required login, email we required, password. Okay, one I will create for response, I login response. Okay, message string, token should be string, and user. Okay, this is fine. So for now we need this, and this I will add here data login, and I want to add the private HTTP. Okay, I need to return this .http post. It should be post, and here I am adding a response. Okay, here I need to call the endpoints. Okay, so like this I will do API endpoint. Here we need auth endpoint login. Okay, and here we will pass the data. For now this is fine. Okay, this operation I need to do, I mean this service I need to call in a component, login component. So right now I did not add any validation. You can see nothing we have when you click on the login button. This is refreshing right now. So I will add some validations, and reactive form I will add here. Form control, forms group, form group. Okay, here I will create one form, and I want to add the ng on init function also. So I will add implements on init. Okay, login form, form group, constructor. In the constructor I will inject form builder. Okay, on ng on init, this is login form, this fp group, and in this bracket I will add email, not a string, a new form control I will add. Okay, this will be a blank initially, and I will add the validators, the required validators email. Okay, I will make a copy of this one, password. Before that I need to add the comma here, which is required, and here we don't require this email. Okay, password only we need. So this is fine. Okay, what's happening? Okay, I don't need to add here actually. This is fine. Now this login form, and one more thing, I will create one on one submit function also. I will add the if condition, else. So this login form. Okay, so if the form is not valid, login form valid. So if all the inputs we have been provided while entering all the values, so you can see the validation will be successful, and we will call the services here. Okay, for now I will add I will add the log here, this login form values I want to check. Okay, now what I need to do, I need to add the non-validate. I will add the event submit. Okay, on submit I will call out, and here I will add form group is login form. Okay, here I will add form control name is email. The same, I need to add the password here. Perfect. Now I will add the name as an email or ID as an email. Here as a password I will add. Okay, This is the submit form. Now we can check what values we have. So suppose I'm entering right now is admin wdcoders.com. Okay, like this. If I put, okay, when I click on the login button, something should be shown. Yeah, in the console you can see email we have and the password we have. That's fine. Now when you click on this, you are not entering anything. Then we need to show the validation here. Okay, so it should be like span. I will add email is required. Okay, like this it should be. Here it should be a password. Fine. Now I will add if condition here because it should be shown. But before that, let's check it how this is displaying. Oh, I need to add some red color here. So I will create one class here dot form error. Okay, and I will apply this color, the same color, text sm, font weight, font medium, it's fine. Okay, I will use this class everywhere where we require this type of message. So you can see, oh, this is fine. Yeah. Okay. So see, we need to do here. Okay, perfect. Now it should come when we click on the submit, sorry, on the login button. So I will add one if condition here, and here I will add log form get. I will get the value of email has error. I will add. Okay, inside this I will add the required. Okay, and inside this if condition I will provide this span. Now you can see, right, email is required, this is fine, but it should be touched. And I will copy this one. Okay, and I will add the touched, it should be true. So you can see now this is going. When you click on the login button, when you focus on this one, you can see this is shown. Okay, so same I need to do for this, for password. So I will make a copy of this condition and I need to change the this value. Okay, and this is also we need to change. Now we can see, so both are required, so this is fine, right? Now we will call out the services, okay, for checking everything is working fine or not. So I will inject this auth services here, private auth service and uh, auth service, right? Now this auth service login, and here we need to provide the value subscribe I need to add. Next, okay, I will console this value. Let's check. This is saying, oh, we need to add something here. Okay, in a config.ts file, http client module. Okay, this will resolve this issue. So you can see this is gone. Okay, now we need to add. So in Postman, the same email ID we will try. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Fine. When I click on the login button, this is calling, but course issue we have. Okay, so what I need to do here in a backend, this is the backend folder we have. Okay, and in the src folder we have the ts file. here I need to add the course. Okay, let's check it. Course we have or not. Yes, we have this. Now I need to do like this. Okay, this will resolve this issue. Again, click on this. Yep, this is working fine. Okay, so in the response we need to check what we have. Message, data. Oh, in the data we have the token. So that means we need to change slightly our models, auth model.ts file, because we don't have a token here. We have a token inside this. Sorry, not here. So email, name, token or ID. Okay, so inside the data we have. So that means I need to add the data. iUser is fine. I will add the token here. And I will add the optional. Okay, sometimes we are calling the users only, so same interface we will use. Okay, so okay, we have been changed this. Now what I need to do, I will close all the files and I will open this service.ts file. Okay, now I will open the token service file, and here I will create some variables. Behavior subject I will add. In upcoming videos I will add instead of this I will add the signal. Okay, I will show you. Okay, now this will be a boolean variable, and here I will add the false by default. Okay, this is fine, right? Now I will create some functions for setting the token, removing the token, for updating the token. Okay, so I will add, first of all I will add for set the token, set token. For setting the token we required a token, and here I will add the local storage, set item, and here I will call out constants dot this one, current token. Okay, token we will add like this. Now what I will do, actually I need to update this is authentication variable also. So what I will do, I will create one function for this token, update token status boolean, and this will be is authentication. Next I will add status here. Okay, this is fine. One for removing the token, so I will make the copy of this one. I will add the remove here, remove. We this is not required, and this is for remove token. Okay, and after this I will update false here, and here also we need to update the token is true. Okay, perfect. Now when we refreshed the screen, right, so if the user already log in, then we need to set the token. So what I need to do is, in the constructor I will add I will create one constant, and this get token, get token, this function I will call out, and I will create this function. So what we will do in this function, we need to return the token. Okay, so local storage get item, I need to add constants current token. So if we don't have, then we need to pass the null. Okay, we can set the return type string or null. Okay, so this function we are calling, I will add one condition here. So if we have the token, this update token should be true. Okay. So all the things we have been created. Now I need to call this services. I need to inject this services here. Private token service, token service. Okay. Now I will get all the related values here. Okay. uh Not like this. I will add the response. Okay, this is the rxjs method. Here I will add one condition. If a response is fine, I mean we have the response, so this token service set token, and we need to provide a response dot data dot this one token we need to provide. So what they are saying, okay, if this is, and I will add one condition here like this. Perfect. Now we can return the response. Okay. Okay. Now we can see I will clear all the site data. Okay. In the local storage we don't have anything. Now the same ID I will use, hillthomas at example.com 123456. When I click on login, this is success. In the console we have the data, and in the local storage is not setting anything. Okay. Yeah, I think let's check it why this is not setting. Okay guys, I found the issue. What you need to do is you need to refresh, I mean restart your application, will be work fine. Okay, so I have restarted this application, and again if I put this hillthomas at example.com, again I will call this. When I click on the login button, you can see this is showing. Okay, in the network tab also, and if I check the application, token is already set. Okay, now when I refresh this, you can see, right, this will not be removed, and definitely when we will add the guard there will be work. Okay, so the next thing what I need to do is I will create interceptors and guards. Okay, so I will close this file. Now generate some guard files. Can activate. Okay, this is fine. In this folder we have this, and one for guest. Okay, now I will create interceptor also. Interceptor, it should be in interceptors folder. This will be a http interceptor. Okay, here you can see. Okay, now first of all I will work on the guest guard. Okay, I think we don't require this folder. Okay, so here I will first of all I will inject the token services. Const token service inject token service like this. Okay, also we require a router, because when if we want to navigate to another URL, then we can use this. Okay, so I will inject a router. I will add a token, I mean I will subscribe this one is authentication, right? Subscribe. Here I will add like this, because in this value we will get the boolean value. Okay, true or false. So if this is true, right, then what I need to do is I need to navigate on the messages. Okay, So you can see when I navigate to the messages while typing like this, we will got this page. Okay, so if the user already login, then it should be navigate to messages. Okay, so we can see, let's check it. If I refresh this, first of all I need to add, this is in our routes file. Okay, here I need to add, so this is the login point, right? If I add the guard can activate guest guard. Okay, like this. If I refresh this, we will see. Okay, if I try to you can see this is redirecting to the message page. Okay, so this is fine. Now when we log out, then we will we can't access these pages, compose or messages. So for this also we will add a auth guard file we have already. So what we require, the same thing we require, right? Same thing. I will copy this one, will put here. Let's inject all the required thing. Okay, this is fine. So now we don't need to be redirect on the messages page. We need to redirect on the login page. Okay, when we receive the false here. Okay, how that will be? Suppose you will remove this. I mean, if I clear all the data now, when I refresh this, this is working. Okay, you can see now in the routes I will add this one in the messages, but here we need to call out auth guard. Okay, when I refresh this, you can see we are redirecting the login page. Again, if I try to access this page messages, yeah, we can't access because we need to log in first. Okay, so this is also working fine. Now we need to call out these services, right? Which services? Messages. And get all, this is unauthorized because we need to pass the token. So for this I need to add something in the interceptor. Okay, because we have the data in a local storage, the token we have there, so that I want to add everywhere. Everywhere means when I call the API, and if I require the token, then I need to pass there. So first of all I will inject this token services. Okay, token services, inject, and token services router, inject router also. Okay, so here also we will check, I mean, if we don't have the token, then we need to redirect on that page. Which one? On the login page we need to redirect. Okay, so I will add if token services get token, this function I will call. If this will be I mean, if this is returning a token, then what do I need to do? I will clone this request. Okay, like this, and I will set the headers. Authorization, here I need to pass bearer. Suppose we got the message like this. Okay, unauthorized message. If I got, so you can see the status is 401. So we will read this status, and based on this status we will redirect to the login page. Okay, so here I will add the pipe, and in this I will catch the error HTTP error response like this. Okay, so I will add one if condition here. If the status is 401. Then what I need to do, first of all, I need to return through error, but before this we need to get the error also. So const error I will add like this, e dot error, I will add the question mark, message e dot status text through error. Okay, token service remove token. For this is also we need to be call out this function, right? And then router navigate. Suppose why I am removing this one, because if the token is expired, then also we need to be remove the token which is existing on the local storage, right? So that's why. Okay, now what I need to do, I need to redirect to the login page. So that also I have done. And also we can retry, I mean we add one more thing, because if sometime we are receiving from failure from the backend, then we can retry 2 times, that's fine. Okay, so this is also fine what we have done, but we need to register this interceptor in a config.ts file, http client with interceptors, I will call like this, and I will add http interceptor. So this is working fine. Let's check. Nothing we have, all thing is fine. Okay, how we can check this is working or not, right? So for this I will call one services here in this file. So I will add get all messages. Okay, observable, I will add observable. And one more thing, I mean we need to be create the response model also. So for this I will add one file, common model.ts, right? Here export, I will add some interfaces, API response. Okay, and sometime we have the message and sometime we have the data, and here instead of t we will provide the data structure, and export interface iMessage ID like this. So for iUser, and yeah, subject also we need to be defined like this, string body render a user status should be like this, and created at also we required because we need to show there. Okay, so I will add like this. Okay, this is fine. Now I will create I will add the required thing, just like IAPI response. Here I will add iMessages because this will be written as an array, right? That will return this type of array, and we need to add inject private http client. Okay, this http get IAPI response, and the same thing actually I need to add. So I will copy this one, I will provide before this. Okay, so this is fine. API endpoint, this will be a message endpoint. Okay, this is fine. Now I will call this on a here on a component.ts file. Okay, so I will implement on init. For now, for testing, I'm doing like this, but later on I will add the store. Okay, constructor private message service. Okay, get all messages. Okay, this message service get all messages. Okay, where I want to subscribe this, and here I will add a log value. So this is saying, oh, and on init also I need to be add like this get all messages. So I'm calling this function like this. Okay, now we can check. So when I log in with the same user, we can see here. Okay, when I click on the login button, this is redirecting. This is success, and I'm redirecting to this page. Okay, you can see also message API also calling, and I got all the data, right? So this is also working fine, perfectly. Now I will add the function for the logout, so that also we can see how that will be. I will go to the auth service.ts file. Here I need to return this HTTP cat. So same I will copy, or I need to make a change only this one. Okay, logout, and I will add the pipe also here. Why? Because we need to be remove the token, and we need to redirect on that page. So we don't need to be redirect, only we need to remove the token, will be work fine. Okay, we'll see. Map I will add. Definitely we will receive something, so I will call the remove token. This will be fine. Okay, so where we need to be call this function in a shade layouts header, here we need to call, because this logout we have here, and the same I want to add one click function here like this on login, sorry, on logout like this. Okay, so in the constructor, first of all I will inject the token service file, no, auth service file, private auth service or service. Okay, this auth service logout subscribe, and let's check this will be work fine or not. Okay, when we call this one. Okay, let's check this. When I click on the logout, I think this is redirecting because of the hyperlink. Let's check this is removing or not. This is removed. Okay, we'll try to log in. We'll try to access this page. Okay, this is fine, but why this is refreshed? So because of this, because this is the hyperlink. Also we can do one thing, we can change like this. Okay, that also fine. Let's see. Okay, this is fine. Okay, I will add the cursor pointer. This is fine. Okay, now we will create some states, and before this we will create one folder for the store. Okay, I think here I need to create store. Okay, In this store folder, we will create message state.ts file because I want to show all the messages from the state. Okay, for this I will first of all I will create one class uh, for the actions. Okay, so export class get all messages message. This is action read only type. I will pass one string message get all. Okay, this is fine. Now I will create one state model interface message state model messages messages. uh, Initially that can be undefined, so that also I'm adding here. Okay, and now I will uh, add a state decorator here and message state model. In this curly braces I will provide the name is message, and in defaults I will pass messages black. Okay, this is fine. Now I will add a injectable decorator. Okay, and in this I will create one class after this message state. Okay, inside this I will create actions selector. Okay, this kind of things I will add here. So first of all I will add action for get all the messages. For this I will call action decorator from the store. Okay, so this action already we have been created there. Here I will provide like this, and in this ctx state context, and inside this message state model. Okay, after this curly braces I will return, and services I need to call. So first of all I will inject that service message service. Okay, private message service and this message service dot get all messages, and after this I will add the pipe, and after this I will add the tab. This is rxjs method, and a response. Very soon I will come with these type of messages which are coming from the rxjs. Definitely I will create another video on this. So for now I will add one constant state ctx get state. I will get the state ctx set state. So state state comma messages, I will set response dot data. Okay, I think this is messages. Okay, so data we have been set. Now we call the selector because we need to get the data also. So I will add a message state here, and static select messages. Why add the static? Because so that we don't need to be create a object for this, for getting all the data. State message state model by message. Okay, can be done undefined initially, or I will return state dot messages. So this is the thing which I want to add. Now we will register this in the config app.config.ts file, and where in nx module here message state like this. Okay, now we will call this message state in our messages component. Okay, so we will open that component first, and here we will add the selector. Okay, just like a select message state, select messages I will add, because observable I will receive in this, so type will be message array. Okay, and initially, so now this function we have been created for getting all the messages, and now you can see we have been select this select messages, we are calling this. So by this we can show all the data in our HTML file. Okay, if you want to check how that will be work, so you need to do, and before this you need to add the colon here and exclamation mark here. So now we will check, suppose in messages what we have. If I subscribe this, you can see if I log value, right? So initially I will get undefined there, definitely, and after this I will get the data. But right now we are calling the functions, because of this we are getting the data. But if I do like this, suppose I'm not calling this function, now you can see what we have, blank data we have. Now suppose we have the blank data, just like this we can do. Okay, because initially I will get the undefined value there, the blank data I will get. So I can call like this store. Before this I need to inject private store. Okay, this dot store. Oh, what you need to do, you need to add like this, because this will be a arrow function. So you need to do like this. Okay, here I can dispatch this one, just like new get all messages which we have in a store. Okay, so we can do like this. Now if you want to display what we have, you can log this, right? Now you can see, oh, but many times this is calling. Okay, so something is not right. That means how that will be called, I mean, if we have the data null, then only it should be called out, otherwise will not. So we can add the length if is 0, then only we need to call this. So we can add a log here, and then we can check. Okay, so now you can see API is calling and we have the data right here. Now we can do one thing. I think we need to pass this data, and this data should be displayed here. Okay, that also we will do. And right now the message state we have been created. I want to create a state for the users also, because I need to get the data for the users. So for this I will create one more file in the state. Let me close all the files, and also we can remove this function. We now we don't need this. Okay, so I can do like this. This is alright. This is, I think this is fine. Now I will add one more state, a user state .ts. Okay, inside this what I will do, first of all I will add the actions. So export class get all user. Okay, static read only type user get all. Okay, now export interface user state model users user. By default that will be undefined. Okay, now I will call this decorator from the state. Now I will add the user state model, and name should be user defaults users user null, not a user null because that will create later, no problem, because I want to create one user in which I will store the logged in user detail. Okay, so I will add injectable. This decorator I will add here. Now export class user state in which I will get all the users data. So action, I think we did not add any services for the users for getting users data. Yes, I did not create. Okay, so what I will do, I will create one service. Core services user. Okay, so in this service we will create one function so that we can get all the users list. Okay, so I will first of all I will add get all users observable API response. Okay, inside this I will add a user model like this. Okay, now return this, but before this we need to inject HTTP client, private HTTP. So HTTP client it should be. Okay, so HTTP this dot get, and same I need to copy and paste here. Now I need to add the API endpoint user user endpoint. I think this is fine. Let me check once what we have in this. Okay, this is fine. Okay, now this is ready. One more function I want to add just for getting logged in user detail. Okay, so observable I will create API response user. Okay, so I will copy this line, the same line I need, and here I will add not an array, it should be a user only, and this will be auth endpoint for me. Okay, perfect. Now this I will call here in the state. I will inject the services private users service user service. Okay, now I will add one action for getting all the users for this get all user ctx state context user state model return this user service get all users. I will add the pipe, the same thing I need to do, right? So I can copy from the state message state, so I need to do like the same. Okay, like this I need to do, so that I will import but here I need to update the users. Okay, so this is fine, but one more thing I want to add here, because we need to be filter out all the data, because the logged in user detail also will be there, right? So no problem, later on we will do, because you need to be understand why we are doing the filter. Okay, so I will tell you the later about this, but for now we need to select all the users. So for this I will add a selector. So let me copy from there, from the state. Same I need to do, and some modification I need to be add here, just like this. Okay, so it should be like this. Need to import like this. It should be a user state model. So instead of message I will type a user state model. Okay, and instead of this I will add user. Here we need to be return the users. Okay, so this is fine. Now if you one more thing, because one more services I have added in the users.service.ts file for getting logged in user detail. Okay, so that also I want to store here. So I will add one action first. Export class get logged in user, and I will copy this one, paste here. Here we can do one thing, get logged in user. Okay, this is fine. So I will make a copy of this one. I will replace this. Okay, I will put the name here, small g. Okay, one more variable I need to create here, like this. Make a copy of this one, remove the s from here. Okay, it shouldn't be an array. So user, by default that will be a null, or we can do like this. Is this fine? Yes, it should be, but I think I need to add the semicolon here. Not a semicolon, and the default is fine. This I have, oh, this way here we need to be define what will be the default value. Okay, so this is fine. Why this is calling type null is not assignable to this. Okay, do like this. Okay, this is fine. Now we need to set the user detail, but here definitely we will get all the data users. I think not like this. Let me check here how that will be the response. In the response we have the data, so why? Okay, I think I need to do like this. So this is fine now. Okay, so this is also I have added. Now I will make a copy of this one, because I know I want to create one selector for the logged in user. Okay, so this also I want to change the name, so select, or I can call get logged user. Okay, can be null. Okay, so that also we have done. So this state also I can register here, and after registering you need to check the application is working fine or not. Okay, like this is working fine. Okay, let me check after refreshing this. Okay, so this is also we have done. Now you can see I already log in, but you can see the login, register and login button I can see here. Okay, so that also we can remove. Okay, how? We need to go in the layouts header file. Let me close all the files first. So based on the condition we will remove this. Okay, already we have the auth services here. So what I will do, I will add one boolean variable here is authenticate, like this, authenticate. Okay, and this will be a observable with a boolean value. Okay, boolean value, and I need to inject one more service, private token service token service. Okay, this dot token, I need to set the value, so no problem. How you can do, initially you can set like this. Okay, this is fine. Now in the constructor I can do like this is, sorry, this is authenticated, this token service, this one I need to set. Okay, so this is fine. Now I will add one if condition here. If and one else. Okay, inside this I will put here async, right, and I will add both of the thing here, and logout should be here. So if this authenticated is true, so logout should be shown. Okay, let me do like this. Okay, this is saying no pipe method is found. Great thing. Okay, for this what you need to do, you need to add common module. Okay, this is fine. Okay, now we can check. So this is not coming. When you click on the logout, we have register and login. So everything is working fine. F6, I logged in. Now, so here what we have done, login and logout we have done. Okay, we have been created the state files. Guards also we have been added. Interceptor also we have been added. Now we can do one thing. We can add the dynamic data here. So all the messages we are getting, so we need to update according to the messages. Okay, for this first we need to go to the component messages.component.is file. We need to open the HTML file. Let me close this header file. Okay, now we have been make a copy of this one, app messages hyphen item, like this. So we will add one for here, and inside this we will pass only one item. Carefully we need to do. Okay, so now we have these messages, we can call directly here. Okay, like this we can call. Now we need to add async here. So again you can see we have the error. That means we need to add the common module here. So this also will be work. Now we can check if I remove this, both of all, I expect this one. So you can see we have only one data. Now we need to open this message item. Nothing I did not, nothing I have mentioned in this component, because all things we need to provide. Now this data we have, but not dynamic data we have. Okay, so we need to provide all the data, all the related inputs here. So first of all we will make the change in a message item component. For this I will add one input. Okay, and here I will add data. Initially that can be undefined, so I will add I have added the exclamation mark. Okay, so this is fine. Now we need to send the data. Okay, from here we need to send the data. just like this item. Okay, so this is fine. Now we have all things in these messages. Now you can see we have the John Martin data here. This is static data, but from here we are getting like this. So in this we have we don't have the sender data because we need a name, an email, so that we can show here. Okay, so this change we need to make in the API side. So I will go to the backend, and I think I have done this, but I don't know why it's not working. Maybe I did not done. Let me check this. Okay, get all the messages, get all. This is the straightforward API I have code, but no problem. We need to get the relationship data also. Okay, for this what I need to do, I need to add, first of all I need to add the populate here. Inside this I need to provide for which relationship I need to get the data. Okay, for the two, and for the two what I require, ID, name, email. Okay, same thing I need for sender. Let me check this. Okay, if I refresh this, so we have the data, sender data we have, and the two data also we have. Okay, let me check this. In this in this iMessages what we have, to iUser, sender iUser. Okay, so if I want to show the name, just like here we have the John Martin, this is the name we have, so this is the name of the sender. Okay, so I will show this name, John Martin. Okay, let me check this, how that will be work. Now here we have all the data in which in this. Okay, so I can show like this. Suppose if I put like this, let's see will be work or not. So it should be a sender and name. Let me check this. Yeah, perfectly fine. This is working fine, man. Okay, this is the subject. Okay, let me check dynamic subject here. Data dot subject. So it should be work. Yes, test subject 1. This is working fine. Okay. Now 3 days ago we have this, and I think we did not create a pipe. So let me create the pipe first, because that's the same pipe I need. Because if I show the date, you can see we have the created date like this, created at. Okay, so if I add like this, data dot created at, how that will be shown like this. But we don't require, we require a 3 day ago, the exactly days or the time we require. That means we need to change the format. Okay, so I will create one pipe for this, and I have the code. I will copy paste here. You can find from the code. The link I will provide in the description box. You can find there. Okay, GitHub link, and I will create one pipe and pipe shade pipes data echo. No, data echo. It should be a data echo. Okay. Okay, this is our initial file. Now I will copy paste my code. This is I have found from the Google. Okay, so you can Google it. Otherwise, I will provide in the link in the description box. Okay, the GitHub link. From there you can copy and paste your. You can use this. Okay, let me do like this. So this is fine. Okay. Now for use this one, What I need to do, I need to register first here, just like a date. I go pipe common module also I need to import. Now I can do like this, date ago. And why I have added like this, you can see this we have. Okay, so I need to copy paste this one. Let's check it. 2 weeks ago, it's working fine, man. Okay, so this is also working fine. Now this we need to change. Okay, so it should be a GM. Oh, sorry, not a GM, it should be a GO. So how we can do this? We have the name here, right? In this variable we have the name, so I can do like this, sender name dot substring. I need 0 to 2. Okay, now we can check. J we have, but not JO. Why this is not coming? Let me think about this. If I add the 3, it should be, yes, this is working fine, but we need in uppercase. So let me do this in uppercase. Perfect. This is also perfect. John Martin, test subject 1, 2 weeks ago. This is also dynamic right now. Okay. In this video, we have done a lot of things. So one more video required for complete this project. And in this video, in the next video, we will complete the compose message part, and trash and send messages screen also will be completed. So this is the only thing which we need to complete. Okay. So my request you guys, if you're not subscribed my channel, please subscribe my channel. Lot of videos will come in the future. So thank you for watching.